Oh, oh. There we go. Hello, everyone. A little update on today. I realized just now that yesterday, a few days ago, like a quick note, my friend told me that they are having a birthday party today. Which obviously I forgot because it's a very low-key party, and honestly I forgot. But my other friend sent me a message like, "Hey, are you going to? Like, when are you going? Should we go together?" or something like that. And so I realized that I maybe want to prioritize that because I won't be seeing my friends in a year after I leave to Japan. That is something I wanna prioritize over streams right now, maybe. Few things I wanna say. I was at first thinking I would be maybe possibly streaming this whole drawing process, like I would be doing today a drawing stream and then the game stream. But then I realized that I've been wanting to catch up on videos I've been wanting to watch for a few weeks now, which is quite extreme in a way for me at least. So I was watching a bunch of videos, enjoying quietness in a way. Now I kind of regret it because I cannot stream after all, like the game itself. Instead I will be doing this less than an hour long stream of me just talking to you guys and kind of finishing up this piece of thumbnail. Currently it's looking like this. What I will be doing on the background, I'm gonna change a little bit of the hues, of the shades, and then I'll be adding like highlights, add like light there, basically. I'll be now focusing on creating shadow for the character, for me myself, and we are not gonna talk about the hand that is missing. I am postponing it, and I'll do it later. I need a few hours of mental preparation to start working on it some other day, so yeah, that's thing of its own. I think eye bags would be. It was very fun doing the background, like there's a lot of details you probably won't notice, but like it was pretty much fun thinking about what kind of like office work, like paperwork, repairs would have to do if they were working in an office, like what kind of emails and possible things. It was a lot of fun, you know, doing the background things. Obviously it's full of just scribbling, just random, but it's fun, and maybe some of you may recognize different like formats of, for example, emails or printed out handouts, or I will show you a few of my favorites. This will exist. So one of my favorites is like this advertisement for new these things that the groups use. I don't know the word in English. Little love letter from a coworker. This one I need to, by the way, shadow. That's the thing to remember. But this is just like basically paperwork that I got frustrated with as a worker. Decided to throw it there. The light source is somewhere up. I don't really know, but I kind of wanted to do shadowing on all sides. On lower and down, it's like heavier Up is like lighter, so I guess it comes from up, straightforward up, slightly from the north. So yeah, so this kind of thing, like, oh, it's in sale, only this amount of money, and then here is a printed out, like, you know, when you can print out websites, like you're on Firefox, and you're like, I want to print out this page, and so you do, and it's like of this apartment building that is like a Reaper's castle that is on sale, and the Reaper, that is, which is me, is like looking for it, like, you know, when you're at work and you're like, I just want a different life. This book is like full of different like what are they, like stones when you die and stuff like that. You know, different designs and different, like a base book of introduction. Like it's the one you always reference when you have customers, right? And there are these official letters and stuff like that. That was fun. There was a skeleton on the loose, yes. And then all these like draft. I've been having a lot of fun doing this. I maybe have spent a bit too much time on this, but oh, this looks funny. I'm pretty happy with my with the line art of the character. I'm pretty happy with it, with how it has turned out. It has more detail and more like clean lines, I would say, than I expected originally. Like, not a complaint, but more of a noting. Yeah, I want to talk about a few things, and one of them is yesterday I was at work and I was about to post something, and I realized we had to gain 2 more subscribers, and we are currently at 61. It can go down. It can go down, but algorithm and life is such that at some point it will stay over 60 subs, unless I do something. I know, I mean, like, that is always a possibility that I do something very stupid and get a penalty from that. It's always a possibility, right? But like, the numbers are like growing slowly and steadily. That's what happens when you do more and more content with more variety of games and art. Yeah. Shorts videos always bring people here. Sometimes I feel a little conflicted, like I want to make shorts videos, but then I feel also like I don't, because then people will just keep on coming and that feels weird. Anyways, but yeah, so I noticed that we are over 60, and I realized the embarrassing fact that I have not even celebrated the 40 celebration stream, nor half a year celebration stream, nor 50 celebration stream. So I'm late. Guys, stop following. I should not make any shorts videos or any kind of that kind of interesting content, any interesting streams of big title game streams until I have finished up the celebration stream, like preparations that are on their way. Life has been busy during the summer, understandably, so most of my stream preparations are for like occurring streams. So like, for example, now I'm spending time on this thumbnail instead of the celebration streams, which is a decision I have made, questionable one. Yeah, I might have to take like a slower week, maybe like a Hollow Knight week, and then I'll spend time outside of streaming healing from Hollow Knight, but also like just making preparations because I have multiple different things I'm working on. Few are animations, few are just still pictures, and few are upgrades for the model. So you know, with that, it's like, whether I get the time for that? Well, you know, also like working and streaming actively and making video edits. And so I guess I should take a week slower and then just take the time for pairing. Like I could do the Hollow Knight like final stream week where I just grind the endings. I wouldn't have to prepare any thumbnails or learn to play a new game in a way. There's like one thing I've been thinking of, solution here. That is way too deep. This is gonna take a while. So I do have a time schedule and it's quite tight, unfortunately. But I just wanted to talk and thank you guys for this growth. And also like not the growth in itself, but what it means. And what it... Oh shit, the eyebrows are mustard colored. Wait a second, that's no good. Yeah, let's... Eesh, I just realized it. It's because I changed the brightness and hue a little bit earlier, so it pops up more from the background, because I felt like... Because there's so much detail in this on both foreground and background. I felt like we needed something, some kind of like change. Oh well, the mouth. Oh shit, that's way too saturated. Or now it's back to the beginning. Okay, that's fine. Yes. Be brighter. Let's go with this. I'm not good at these kind of decisions. So I think what I wrote to my social medias is I have my phone here. And remember to take my charger to work. So I think I wrote the most to my YouTube, or then to the community post either way, because Twitter has a annoying amount of like letters you can only post. It was, bro, no, I'm falling behind with the celebrations. Thank you so much. This hobby has been inspiring, and so far I've had a lot of fun with streaming, drawing, animating, rigging, video editing, working on and planning projects and music. I'm in trouble if I don't finish all my stuff I have promised to do on the previous celebration celebration events. And I think I wrote to the YouTube community post about, like, it was just a while ago I was thinking about it when I was streaming, like we are like at 58, 59, like it soon soon I might hit it, and that would be weird because I'm late with everything. So it happened. What I thought would happen did happen. Kind of nose, yes. Let's just make it a little bigger. Yes, nice. Mm-hmm. Face will be also framed with shadowing, right? Yeah, I just like, I'm so like surprised. It's overwhelming, kind of like seeing every time we go to another dozen, like from 50 to 40 to 50 or 50 to 60. It's always like a dramatic change for me, because we approximately, it takes a month for 10 subs to find their way here, right? It's approximately 1 month. So like 10 subscribers per month is current rate with which we are proceeding, and I think it's manageable. But every time like we do the like change, it kind of makes it more concrete, like how many people are actually there. And one of the craziest things is I did not realize how popular Geometry Dash is. Like, bro, my latest Geometry Dash stream covering the second level has now currently 90 views. That means nothing when it comes to like the minutes being watched, which I have not checked because I always know that it's low. But like, that 90 people have clicked on it, and I don't even have a thumbnail ready for the stream, so they look terrible. But 90 people have decided to click on it, which is like 90 90, and it looks absurd, because you know, when you see all my other streams there, they have like 13 to 40 maybe views. 40 is also just like, what the fuck. But it's like, what is this? What is this number? How am I supposed to read it? Like, what am I supposed to do with it? Oh, that's not working. It's insane. Pure insanity for me. Pure craziness. How do you like this this piece of thumbnail? I'm pretty content with it. It is what I'm happy with is like how the thumbnails all have kind of like their own vibes. I think at some point I will maybe have more and more distinct style the more I do. I think this is a very like unique, and it's like how do you say, compared to the other thumbnails, and they are also like themselves. Maybe I also want to talk about a little about like the hobby aspect, like why I mentioned that I'm happy about this hobby particularly, instead of like making content or whatever. It's because I want to highlight that this is a hobby, although I'm still like kind of trying to figure out what it means. People might have expectations on me, for example, to be on a certain platform or play a certain thing or be in time and make schedules or whatever. It's kind of like something I need to learn to grasp, that maybe people have expectations, and maybe it would be nice to answer to those requests. But because this is ultimately, currently I'm really like focusing on this as a hobby. Like, everything about this is a hobby to me. Like, yeah, I'm doing things to try it out. So, for example, schedules are there to kind of help me to schedule my time, but also for you to know I'm there. But it's not like I'm working on this like as work. So for me, not following schedules is like less is not as big of a deal as, for example, corporate people or like some bigger like streamers. And that's how I want to approach it right now, because and I wish to be empathic towards you too, and for you to be understanding towards me, that because I have my own financial sources and stuff, and like all kinds of living happenings which I want to yes, I mean getting sharing and talking about it, but you know, those are my primary things. And hobbies are for me precious because they are that keep me alive, and streaming has become a very special interest, I guess you could say it like that, mine, that I want to put that time and effort into. But I also like I've been nurturing this idea since forever of being like empathic towards myself, that and I want to prioritize listening to my needs instead of like being stubborn about stuff that doesn't make me feel good. If I feel nauseous or something like that, I not stream, or if I'm tired, or if I forget about something, or a friend asks me to meet, I might prioritize that, because of that's where my primary attention from time to time is, instead of hobbies. And in the same way, I want to be as understanding as possible towards you, because I understand, like for example, when people are like away for a while and they cannot be there possibly all the time. I really always want to highlight it, that I understand. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the new people, and hello to people in the future. I suspect that the more people start following me, the more they maybe wanna check out the VODs too. So sometimes, at least I do that. So I suspect that I might not be the only one. I say greetings at the end of VODs because I know that there are some people like me who do put on a playlist on the background, and then yeah, kind of like for the future. I would like to be more precise on planning, and it's something I've been actively thinking about, like what kind of tools I could use that could help me be more precise in scheduling, so you know, people could rely on my schedules more. I still have not come up with that many good ideas, but I'm trying. I guess overall, just handling of everyday life is difficult, especially right now when everything is moving and stuff. But once I think in 2 months my situation should stabilize, so that weeks are more predictable, you know. So planning beforehand and making actual like certain time slots for different things become more possible. I'm so not nice. I really am not a fan of shadow. We all know it, but holy shit. Shadowing. It is what it is, you know. Like that. Hmm? I was watching today earlier before I started this short stream of mine that I'm gonna end soon. Anyways, it's been half an hour and I need to run for the party, but I was watching a video I'm gonna link to all my social accounts actually, because I think it's such a good video about very important topic I from time to time think about, and it's about like art and the problem of outsider art, you know, like rebellious art and like critical, societally critical indie art that defies the normativities and tries to break some normativities of like from art, but also like society. And I was thinking about it in relation to what I'm doing, and it's really inspiring. I'm gonna be listening to it again to kind of think about like, as yesterday I said when I was reading the developer's message for the game Book of Travels, where they're like, yeah, this is an early access and this is a work in progress. We are developing it constantly. That kind of applies to what I do. Like I'm kind of doing this and that right now that is like what I want to do, but how I want to do it or what direction I want to take it is a question I want to ponder. I guess ultimately when I think about like this possibilities of streaming and having all these like internet platforms, social platforms for communication, I would love to have like maybe a channel that is more of a seriously toned, in that sense that, for example, gameplay and art streams cover like analysis and, for example, what we have read on some articles, like having kind of like analytical conversations about the mediums we discover. Something doesn't really feel right now. Are the shadows just... Are the shadows too much? I feel like these are stronger and these maybe, yeah, let's see. I'm gonna do the shadowing. Hello, Gosha. Welcome to the stream. I'm just like talking a little bit, and I'm ending the stream real soon, so this is just a very short stream. I was talking about like the current subs amount and kind of like also talking about my struggles with planning schedules and keeping up with schedule plans and stuff like that. Now I'm talking about the video I was watching, and so I was watching the video and kind of like, how do I like, yes, exactly, like one of my favorite art mediums is street art, graffiti, illegal graffiti, and photographing it. Like when I go to new cities, I always take my camera with me. And I photograph. Most of the photographs I take from holidays or vacations that are somewhere else are always about graffiti, not like sceneries as much as just like, you know, just going for the graffiti. Like for example, London, I always go to East London. I check out all the old spots, see what is still there, what has been taken away, what has been covered by a new pieces of art, what kind of stickers have been put up. It's one of my favorite art mediums. I was thinking like that kind of criticality would be nice also in my own content and in what I do, like this kind of I don't currently see what I do on YouTube as art. I don't see myself as an artist, maybe. But I'd like to work maybe towards that. Like, you know, once I kind of like feel like I have a base that is something I rely on, like a structure and kind of like once I know what I'm doing, you know? Once I know what I'm doing, I would love to like kind of start asking the more deeper questions about what I do. Obviously the size of my channel also like is an interesting point to take into consideration and wonder about it. I've been also thinking about lately, like whether I should add like more detailed description of what to expect from my content to like some descriptions, because ultimately I don't want to just create like, and I'm not that interested in entertainment. Which brings us back to like, brings us to the question of what were the motives for me to start doing this. And actually, I have a privated stream I made when I came back home from watching Everything Everywhere All at Once, and it was very deep conversations about like, also about like why I stream. I've been thinking of making an edit out of it, or a shorts video of the like main points from that. And, you know, like we get to the question of what I want to do here, and ultimately I want to see this as a hobby where I can try out things, and especially artistic things, but also like learning about video games and using analytical tools to become better at analysis of different art mediums, and obviously interacting with people. But yeah, interesting conversations. Maybe I should like do a more planned stream discussing that. Maybe when I do my celebration stream. Maybe I could have like an hour talk on that matter, you know? No. I want to do this shadowing like ready before I end the stream. But yeah, I was kind of like feeling like streaming even a little bit today. I'm very sorry. I feel bad for like, I was hyping up the stream yesterday and during earlier the week, and I've sent posts today on the social media about preparing the stream, and now less than an hour ago I get the message about the birthday party. Unfortunate. It's unfortunate. I did not mark it to my calendar, and I think that's the main reason why this slip up happened. Looking a bit darker. Maybe. Should the background be like blurrier? I don't know. Maybe once I add the highlights to the background too, it will make more. It will be better. It was I have my friends are all, most of them are from performative arts fields, or study the field, or have studied the field, and most of them are from like theater and movie kind of stuff. A lot of like one my ex currently studies like stage building and stuff like that, And with them, it's been interesting to discuss kind of like about arts. And for example, our book ideas and scripts we are working on, or past or future play projects. And with them, the discussion about like state of art and like kind of about art medium be like possible. I mostly talked with one of my closest friends about like the state of Finnish theater, which is sad. Like, if you want to see Finno-Ugrian theater, just go to Estonia. They know how to make it. Yeah, it's with them I've been able to have like kind of like critical discussions about like definitions of art and our own like artistic pursuits. Like, what does it mean for us to be artists, and what does it mean in our everyday lives and our visions and worldviews? What kind of like do we find responsibilities? Regarding like commentary, societal commentary, and in what scale and what to do about it. I guess I'd like to enlarge in that kind of conversation critique to what I do here. How, I don't know, and by what media. Medium, I'm not sure. Something I wanna think about now, and I think I'm gonna watch the video just multiple times and go read up conversations online about it. It's a very, very fascinating topic. Okay, here we go. Maybe it is the fact that I have added the shadows all sides. I don't know. I'm not gonna do anything about it yet. I'm just gonna take it out later, somewhere in the future. Sometime in the future. I guess I will be streaming his death next week. Because clearly it's not going great right now, scheduling. I'm so frustrated because now that I feel like motivated and I am actually doing stuff like learning to use the recording program I have right now, that is a new one, for covers and stuff. It's like then comes work, and then I'm just tired and work eats away life. It's sad. How about this? I'm not that good at shadowing like skulls. We can do that later. Maybe a little bit of the hairs. Or should I just use gradation tool? Like I always do. It somehow always fixes all my problems. Just using gradation. Gradual changing color and shade. I actually yesterday night when I was on today morning when I went to sleep, I opened my phone to escape thoughts, and I was watching this like shorts video of an artist doing a challenge where they have like random palette for their art, and how they did it is like they always randomize like, okay, I'm gonna go to I'm gonna do eyes, and then random camel pops up, and they will use that for eyes and stuff like that, you know. And for the skin color, they got like dark skin, like brown skin, and they ended up like whitewashing the whole like drawing. It was quite shocking, actually. I don't know why this came to my mind suddenly. Why did I think about this? I had a point to make about it. I don't know. Now it's gone. Maybe because I don't have a clear like one direction for the shadowing, and it has made the drawing look like how it is working. Well, the hair has like mostly like most of the hair has been now shadowed pretty okay-ish. Anything else? This one's. I think potentially like the webtoon art series and learning to do art and like all kinds of that could be one potential for critical artistic conversations and activities. For example, in what kind of plot and what kind of like visual effects in the art we could end up using, or what kind of possibilities lie to strengthen messages in the art in comic form. And comics are a very powerful form of media, and I think they have gotten like gone through a new renaissance. I don't know if you agree, but I think webtoons, the phone, like the comics made for phones specifically, I think have affected greatly the amount of comics and how they have kind of come back, I feel like, since their actual like golden ages. I might be wrong about it, but this is kind of like what I feel like. I feel like nowadays there are so many platforms where you can read webtoons legally too, if you can afford it, access it. So maybe discussing that. And I have I have so many thoughts about webtoons that I guess, yeah, and literature in general, so I guess that would be a good place to kind of like have those kind of critical conversations. My critical art agenda. Okay, it's already 8:30. I'm gonna check out this one thing. We're using this. Make it also opaque the layer. I'll be using this to create kind of like highlights. Do that. Will it work? I think it could work. And making it like soft and kind of sketchy. Sketch-like, draft-like. I think it could work. setting apart the background a little from I'm not sure if this is a good idea. Maybe we could make this a little lighter. Up the brightness just a... And then maybe this could then be a little... Is this shadow too sharp? Not sure, but I think this kind of highlight could work. And there are so many question marks I have about this, like background and decisions regarding it. As we all know, I don't really have a set way of doing anything, so it's gonna be an interesting ride of trying these things out. Like adding highlights to like that. We don't even need to make it like that great. It's just there. I think it would fit the original games also, like kind of their style of coloring. See? So there's like 3 layered shadowing going on here. I don't know what you think about it, but this ended up looking much more sharp than I maybe thought originally. I might try out the blur on the layers. So on the below. I'm so bad at making this kind of imprecise strokes just quickly, but I think this is progress. I've been like for the longest time being like, I wish I just could do like when people do backgrounds and you don't draw detail, you don't draw the detail, right? Something I would love to master on, like for example the coloring level like this. It doesn't need to be that precise, right? That's a big ass paper. I have no idea what it would be. It kind of reminds me of children's books too. Like they have like this soft kind of coloring. And this could be like a little stronger. And maybe then let me try this out. I don't know if it will do it, especially because now the shadows are on like close and down on the same level. Let's see. We only do a little bit of a blur. Is it annoying? I'm not sure. Or should I just make the line art more like light? We could have the shadow then a little bit maybe darker. Let me see. Wait, that's the wrong thing. Let me something about it. Let's add the brightness up a little on the shadow. Maybe with this one then a little bit more. So let's bring them like a little bit closer. to each other. How about that? How about that? I guess the blur could go though. Maybe it would be better. I'm sure there's something here that just doesn't really fit. Is it? Should the character be more bright in relation? The hue, brightness up, saturate the roof. I don't know. What do you have any ideas, guys? Do you have any ideas? I think this could work a little bit better. And if we had like indeed blur here, well, that would take all the nice details away from. Maybe this one we should make it, maybe make it a little bit more sharp. Is it possible? Yeah. Oh, we can make it sharper. Hell yeah. Let's not make it that sharp. A little bit sharper though. Maybe we should add shadowing to it. Wait, so if we would have this copied, and then the lower one, we take you like brightness down, and then we take it down a little bit, then we make it a little bit invisible, and then we use this color. Oh shit, clipping to do that. What about this now? Something like this? Maybe an overall. Or should it be red instead? Oh, that could actually do. Could actually work a little bit. White. Before, after. A little bit of this. I don't know, maybe I should make my character, maybe I should add this face like highlights. Oh well, this is where we got. I'm happy with it for now. I'm gonna save it with the original name. Let's see, where do we have it? Yeah. Also, there's the sword kind of thing still left. I need to make a decision here. I want to add a blur, and it doesn't take it too much away of the details if it's like only a little bit of a blur, so maybe. Okay, well, I'll be thinking about this later. I will not end the stream here. It was a quick 1 hour stream of me just talking to you, chilling, and sharing my thoughts about like latest topics. I'm very sorry about like not playing the game today as promised, but I will try to make it up next week. I'm gonna go to my friend's birthday party. I said I would be there now. I'm not, so I'm start going. Thank you, and I hope you had a chill time, and yeah, I hope to see you some other time. I'll try to keep you guys somewhat updated on what I'm doing and when. Have a nice rest of Saturday and good beginning of the weekend.